What is going on, my peoples? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well today. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I bring to you top 10 things to do in Quebec City 2025. You guys know how much I love these travel guide videos. I mean, my goodness, whoever it is that put these videos together, they be doing the thing. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Feel free to go ahead and check out the Twitch and Patreon in the description down below. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, man. I'm over here checking out Quebec City today. Going down the list.
10. Fortifications of Quebec National Historic Site. In the more than 300 years of its history, Quebec has come to possess a variety of fortifications, all of which can be explored on an hour-long circular walk.
Okay.
The bastions, walls, towers, gates and countless old cannon show how well the former French colony was protected.
Right.
Completed in 1832, the 4.5 kilometers of
I really be like, you know, sometimes walking around parks and stuff, and I see cannons too, and it happens to be real cannons. You think like that was like from some time during war or something, just left there and they kept it there? It's like something monumental. What you think? Cause I'm like, they didn't boom this. I'm like, they just kept it right here like that, this old thing. I don't know, man. But this is Quebec City, but I see a lot out here as well. It may be, I don't know. It's definitely not loaded or nothing, but I'm like, that's a real cannon. Now I could tell a real cannon from a fake.
Defensive ramparts on the west flank of the old city were constructed of granite and sand, the only fortifications of this kind in North America. Numerous
nice.
pieces of weaponry are a constant reminder of Quebec's troubled past.
Man, it's so beautiful in Quebec, man.
At 9, the Observatoire de la Capitale.
The Observatoire. Wait a minute. I wanted to try to say that. The Observatoire de Capitale. De la Capitale.
Atop the Marie Guillart building, this 360-degree observatory provides more than just a bird's-eye view of the city from the 31st floor. Interactive exhibits introduce how Quebec City developed and grew over the centuries, with a kids' height section designed just for little ones. The panorama extends beyond the old walled city to Lévis, the St. Lawrence and the Ile de l'Orléans. You can also get excellent views of the city from the Funicular, Quebec's city's solution to its extremely hilly geography. The Funicular runs from Quartier Petit Champlain in the lower town to Chateau Frontenac in upper town to save weary travelers from steep staircases.
Okay, so it's gonna be a difficult trip for me. I mean, if I want to go to Quebec City, I gotta learn some French. Right? Right?
It has been transporting passengers at a staggering 45-degree angle since 1879, most recently updated in 1998 with glass-walled elevator carriages.
Oh, carriages. Ain't nothing flyer than pulling up on a carriage or on a horse. Ain't nothing flyer than that, bro. And imagine back then they was just riding horses. All you gotta do is pay for the horse and just feed the horse and stuff. You don't really gotta pay for gas. Well, you still got to pay for maintenance with the horse. You got to take care of it. Never mind. Same thing as a car.
At 8,
you got to maintain.
Basilica of Sainte Anne de Beaupré. Sainte Anne is the patron saint of Quebec.
Okay, I would want to go to this. That's like
and is credited with many miracles of healing the sick and disabled. Located northeast of Quebec in Beaupré, this stunning Catholic basilica is a destination for 500,000 pilgrims.
I was going to say that. I didn't want to, just say right off the bat before, actually figuring out what was inside. But I was like, it did look like a little Catholic,
Each year. The present-day church dates to 1926, but the first chapel was built here in the 17th century. Another famous Catholic basilica is the Cathédrale Notre-Dame de Québec. Designed by the architect Baillarger and completed in 1844. The interior of Notre-Dame de Québec is very impressive with a beautiful altar, episcopal canopy and stained glass windows.
Yo, the artists went crazy. Do we even call them artists at that point? People that do that? They up there painting and stuff we just call them painters, artists. What do we really call them? There's got to be a better, classified name, bro. Something that's more, luxury, bro. Something that's more, I like a painter, artiste. There's got to be something better than that.
Next up at 7, Parliament Building. Hôtel du Parlement and Parliament Hill.
We can't go in there,
The
can we?
spaciously laid out district immediately southwest of the old Upper Town is the seat of Quebec's provincial government. The Parliament, completed in 1877 but later extended, could have been modelled on any number of Parisian public buildings. The Salle de l'Assemblée Nationale, the National Assembly, and Salle de Conseil Législatif, Legislative Council, are open to the public. Both are fine old chambers, sumptuously furnished. Tickets should be obtained in advance.
Oh, I've always wanted to sit up in there, man. I wish I could actually be in there during one of the live, court sessions, during like the sessions being held. Maybe I should have said court. Parliament session? Yeah, maybe I should have said court. But yeah, like, I wish I could see that live. I've seen a lot of those videos, on YouTube, and I've reacted to a few of them, and they're hilarious. They tend to be funny as well. It's not all boring all the time,
Nearby, find the Grand Théâtre, a venue should be obtained in advance. Nearby.
That's nice. That's beautiful. That compliments the lights. You know how it's all glass, but the lights, the strobe lights, like that really compliments it. That really.
I find the Grand Théâtre, a
Grand
venue
Théâtre.
for plays, concerts, and symphony performances, as well as the large Palais de Congrès shopping and entertainment complex. At 6,
Whoa.
Chateau Frontenac. Constructed for the Canadian Pacific Railway in 1894, the Grand Falmont Le Chateau Frontenac is one of the city's most prominent landmarks and esteemed hotels. This historic property can be seen from miles away and is especially impressive at night. In front of the hotel, Terrasse de Ferrine offers stunning views northwards to the Laurentians, and the Promenade des Gouverneurs leads southward toward the Citadel and
I'm so sorry. That looked like the Twilight House, man.
the promenade. Chateau Frontenac is also historically significant for the Quebec Conference
Wait, whoa. Hey, why you keep tweaking my volume?
in August.
Where is that part at? It looked like the Twilight House. I'm not even lying. A little bit. It did for a second. I'm not gonna lie. Where's that house at?
Northwards to the Laurentians, and the Promenade des Gouverneurs leads southward toward the Citadel and Plans of Abraham. This elevated vantage was the original site of Fort St. Louis, the governor's residence in colonial times.
Oh wow!
Tourists
they
can
kept
see
that?
the
Oh,
ruins
it
underneath
looks-
the promenade. Chateau Frontenac is also historically significant for the Quebec Conference in August 1943, with the Allied powers, Winston Churchill, Franklin D. Roosevelt, William L. M. King, Vice Admiral Lord Mountbatten, the U.S. Chief of Staff, General George C. Marshall, and others laid preparations for the D-Day landings in Normandy, June the 6th, 1944.
I'm curious as to like how many people are visiting these places yearly, man, out there in Quebec, Is it a big thing, or are these places overlooked? Are they underrated because of the fact it's like history and stuff like that? Do people find it boring? Is it underappreciated, or do you guys appreciate it, man? Do you go out? Maybe even if it's just more than once, just for fun. Like, I've been to the aquarium. I've been to the zoo multiple times. Like, you could do things like that. It's just always fun. It's a vibe. Do you guys do that? Or is it just a one-time thing? You go and that's it? Or have you never been there before? Like, you just say, not interested? Like, are there better things to do? Like, I'm curious. Like, for the people in Quebec and in Canada as well, I'm curious.
Next up at 5, visit Musée de la Civilisation. The Musée de la Civilisation.
I'm gonna try it.
Next up at 5, visit Musée de la Civilisation.
Musée de la Civilisation. Musée de la Civilisation. Musée de la Civilisation. Musée de la Civilisation. Oh, we're not doing that.
The Musée de la Civilisation in Quebec City is a 3-part institution that delves into the many facets of human history and the establishment of French America, with the main museum located in Basseville near the Old Port.
Look at that.
Built to designs by the well-known architect Moshe Safdie, the Central Museum is of great architectural interest. The permanent collection draws from civilizations around the world, as well as exploring the Quebec experience. The Musée de l'Amérique francophone is housed in the historic Séminaire de Québec in Upper Town. As the name suggests, the museum deals with all aspects of the history of the French in North America. The Musée de la Civilisation also has exhibits at Place Royale, where Samuel de Champlain founded Quebec, the first permanent French settlement in North America.
It's really neat in there too. I like that. Is it always this
At
empty
4,
or
stroll through
these places
Quartier
are probably
Petit
packed as
Champlain.
well?
Once the bustling capital of New France, the Quartier Petit Champlain is arguably the most beautiful area of the city. Wandering the narrow streets that lace between the historic buildings.
Hey, what's that right there? That's just to go up there? Yo, this thing is so high up. Oh my goodness.
Makes you feel like you are in the heart of an old European city. The stone structures that line the pedestrian-only streets now house a wide variety of shops, services and restaurants. This is the perfect place to visit for strolling and meandering, and it's a truly lovely area year-round.
That's a vibe. I'm talking about, look, fellas, hey, ladies too. Go ahead and take your spouse there, man. Go ahead and walk around, different shops, sit down and eat, go for a walk, talk, vibe out, man. Like, you can have a good time anywhere. I'm talking about you could be here for about an hour or two just chilling. That's a whole day.
Tourists will find artisan boutiques, Quebec cuisine restaurants and bistros, art galleries and a generous assortment of sweet shops offering everything from handcrafted fudge and nougat to a stylish crêperie. Clothing boutiques here offer unique items for sale, from stores that offer only alpaca products to those showing the latest trends.
What you mean alpaca? Like the animal? Alpaca product?
Sale from stores that
What do you mean by alpaca?
offer only alpaca products to
Like alpaca? Like the animal? I seen it on there. Their fur or something?
those showing the
That's
latest trends.
different, bro.
Photographers will also find interesting sights in the Quartier Petit Champlain. The umbrella-covered lane, Rue de Cul-de-Sac, offers a colourful spectacle, as well as some respite from the sun or rain. While you're here, pop into La Feugerie for a treat. Watch for the large Trompe-l'œil mural, fresque de...
That's a really nice painting. The artist snapped on this right here. He went crazy. Yo, I would love for somebody to paint a big mural in the back all around my room. Like, something crazy, man.
The Petit Champlain, at the far end of Rue de Petit Champlain, that gives a glimpse into the city's history. At 3, see the Plains of Abraham, Champ de Bataille. Outside the city walls, to the west of the Citadel, stretches the green expanse known as the Plains of Abraham, Champ de Bataille, where in 1759 the British, led by General Wolfe, fought the French under Montcalm and won. Exhibits retell the tumultuous history of how Quebec City resisted and then fell to the British. The park is also home to the remains of 2 Martello towers, later additions to Quebec's fortifications.
Yeah, he showed this earlier on the vid. I was gonna see if he was gonna explain what this was.
Begun in the late 1930s, the Joan of Arc Garden, designed by Louis Perron, has a fabulous display of flowers from spring until fall. Families visiting with children will find interactive exhibits at the museum which encourage younger visitors to engage with history, and young children will have fun with the family treasure hunt, which encourages exploration and discovery within the park.
Yep. It's really beautiful here in Quebec. I didn't know it was like this out there in Quebec.
At number 2,
bro.
explore la Citadel de...
My goodness, I'm talking about I gotta get outside the world. I gotta get outside the YouTube algorithm or something. I don't know, bro. Like, where was this video at? I gotta start digging deeper and just start, thinking of places that I haven't been to, but I've heard about Canada. And yeah, we're gonna start digging deep into these places, man, so I can learn about them, get a feel for them, how they maneuver, how they do things out there, so I could travel one day. Straight up. Quebec is probably gonna be, I don't know, bro. I really don't know. Do I need to know French? Can I go there just speaking English and be fine? Or would it be a little more easier if I knew French, like basic French?
Quebec. Thrusting upwards from the western facing the St. Lawrence River, Cap Diamant reaches a height of 100 meters and commands an extensive and varied panorama. Sitting atop this is Quebec's star-shaped Citadel, a massive fortress protected by thick walls, ramparts and ditches that was built in 1832. Still an active military post, the Citadel is used as military quarters for generals, officers and servicemen, as well as the summer residence of the Governor-General of Canada. This is also the headquarters of the 22nd Canadian Regiment, which formed at the beginning of the First World War and boasts a distinguished record, including action at the Battle of the Somme and much later in the Korean War. Summer visitors can watch the changing of the guard ceremony each morning, and the Military Museum, located in the mid-18th century powder magazine in the southern corner of the Citadel, is open year-round. From the far end of the boardwalk in front of the Chateau Frontenac, a set of stairs leads up to the Citadel and plains.
Yo, Quebec has so much history that I didn't know about. Like, this whole video, I've been sitting here, I'm like, oh my gosh. I know absolutely nothing about Quebec and their history. Like, I'm literally sitting here and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I'm really just taking it all in, guys. You know we're going to have to start digging deep into the history. We're going to have to start. If y'all want me to start doing that, I will. If you would like for me to start digging deep, should I make videos on it or should I do it on my own time, bro? Cause this right here got me. Oh man, this is humbling, you know. I'm like Quebec. Guys, Quebec is beautiful. Quebec is so far beautiful. I'm seeing a lot of monumental places and stuff, like a lot of those type of places to go to. If you really want to learn about the history of Quebec, this right here is like reminding me of Washington, D.C. A lot of monumental and historic sites around. Same with Philadelphia. A lot of history around, guys. Like, you're surrounded by it. The same places are still in the city. Like, they didn't move them, and they look the same. You can't even touch certain things. Like, it's beautiful, guys. It's truly amazing, and yeah, I gotta go to Quebec. I gotta learn a little bit more about this history and everything. Yo, I gotta expand. It's time. It's time to start digging deep. Should I do this like in videos or off camera, bro? Let me know, please.
Of Abraham.
I feel like lost. Like, I didn't even know Quebec had so much history within like its culture.
And finally, at number 1, wander through Place Royale. This is tourist central in Quebec, both for the history and the modern-day ambience that comes with the restaurants.
A lot of history stuff, bro. Like, I'm so shocked. And I'm saying bro a lot of, like, I keep saying bro. I don't even say bro like that. I said that sometimes I'm really shocked. Like, I keep saying bro. I just noticed people gonna be like, yo, stop saying bro, Strac. Why you keep saying bro? I'm sorry, guys. I just feel, I feel so clueless. It's the fact that I didn't know any of this about Quebec. I kind of want to learn more about the history and stuff, because as far as the history, I'm lost. I didn't learn any of this. As far as these places, I'm lost. Yet again, some people in the comments maybe have, suggested some of these places, but Quebec wasn't the main focus around that time. Now we really digging deep. My mission is to, dig deep into the city, the history, the culture, like the foods, stuff like that. The scenery. It's not really showing us the scenery, the food, and the culture, the different type of things. This is more so like 10 things to do in Quebec City. So I guess the city has a lot of history. Same with, Philadelphia City, and like how I was mentioning. Yeah. Okay, so I get the gist of this. If you want to go to Quebec City to learn about the history, that's perfect. So there's other places within Quebec to go for different things, I'm guessing. Like, what if you want to be out there in the forest, zip lining? What if you want to be jet skiing? What if you want to be at the beach? Like, yeah, okay. There's probably a whole nother video pertaining to those different type of, to that different type of stuff. Forgive me, excuse me, guys. So yeah, I'm definitely going to check out that video as well. Well, I'm gonna find one pertaining to that, straight up.
Patios and shops that now fill. Wander through Place Royale.
Okay.
This is tourist central in Quebec, both for the history and the modern-day ambience that comes with the restaurants, patios and shops that now fill the historic structures. Place Royale stands on the site of Quebec's actual foundation, the spot where, in 1608, Samuel de Champlain erected a fur trading post that soon grew into the capital of French America. Named in honor of Louis XIV, whose bust adorns it, Place Royale is the largest surviving ensemble of 17th and 18th century buildings in North America. The pretty stone church, Notre Dame de Victoire, faces a cobbled square, along with Maison Chevalier of the Musée de la Civilisation. Adjacent to Place Royale, facing out over the river and encircled by stout walls and palisades, the little Batterie Royale was constructed in 1691. In summer, the area is home to outdoor dining areas. In winter, the snow transforms the old streets and stone buildings into a postcard-perfect scene.
Ooh.
This is a beautiful area to wander
Yeah.
through in the day or
I can
evening
imagine.
and at any time of the year.
It's really nice out there in Quebec, guys. And forgive me, guys. I
And
didn't
there
know
you have
this
the
stuff.
top
Like,
10 rated attractions.
Forgive me, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't know this stuff. Shout out to Trip Extreme. He's at 100,000 subscribers. So y'all already know the deal. On the road to 200K. We ain't stopping on the road to 1 million. Gotta keep going, man. Shout out to him, man. Original video will be in the description down below. Everybody, oh my goodness. All my fellow Canadians and, oh man, I forgot. Is it Quebecois? Quebecers? Which one should I say? Is it Quebecers? I'm gonna need y'all to remind me on that one. All my fellow people from Quebec as well, please do not be afraid to educate me down below in the comments. Pride to the side, guys. I'm open to read all comments and just give it to me how you feel like it. Give it to me how you can. I mean, respectfully though, because like, I won't really care. It's just YouTube. Like, it's gonna, the comment section is gonna put your thing in like a hold. So I'm not even gonna be able to see it if it's too crazy. Like, if your comment is reckless, it's like, I'm not even gonna be able to read it, man. But yeah, please, guys, feel free to educate me down below in the comment section, especially on any new things about Quebec City. Stuff that may have not been included in this 2025 edition. This was beautiful, man. Please feel free to educate me about the history, different things to do, the foods, the culture, how are the people, like what is it like, the places to go and see, like the sceneries, the views, the beaches. Are there any nice lakes I could go by and chill, go fishing, maybe barbecue? Like, what is there really to do out there in Quebec City besides history? If I want to learn about the history and dig deep into what the city's about, that's what you got to do when you go to these places, different countries and cities and states and all that. You got to learn about their history first, You got to learn about the language a little bit. You got to learn about the history. Then you start digging deep into the fun things. You don't just go out there clueless just trying to have some fun. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is something I got to knock off that bucket list first, man. And we going to get that done. What they say? We going to get her done. Yes, sir. Everyone, please feel free to check out the Twitch and Patreon in the description down below. Yeah, man. This right here was a big L for me. Well, a W. I guess you could say W because I actually learned this video. I guess we could call it a loss if I just, walked away clueless. But no. I actually learned a lot from this video, and now it's time to further it, man. Please do not forget to educate me, guys. I'm serious. This right here is, I'm clueless on a lot. I have no idea. So if you guys are educated, my fellow Canadians and people from Quebec, feel free, man. Flood my comment section like y'all always do. Stay safe, man. I gotta go do some studying. I gotta go do some research.